Hello, beautiful souls. I felt like doing this quick reading. I don't know why, but if you have stumbled upon this reading, probably this could be for you. But let me just share the link on my Facebook and Insta ID if it could help and contribute in somebody's life. And at the same time, if you can share this with somebody, and even if you are coming this across this reading, probably not in a live session, still it is fine. Okay, so let me just share this. Give me a moment. And I will be also putting timestamp below. Probably this is not a reading for like pick a card, but it will be a reading for cosmic cross reading. This reading may help you to connect to your own inner self, to your life path, probably. Just give me a moment. So let me just start this reading, and I don't know, I just felt that I should do this, so I am here. I think somebody joined. Hello, I don't know who this is, but I'm just sharing the link on my thing. Okay, so I am doing this reading which is all about cosmic cross reading. I don't know if you have read the title, but this there are various questions that I came across, and I really like this reading, so I am doing this for the collective. So if you have stumbled upon this reading, probably this reading could be for you. So there will be various questions probably that will be answered in this reading. So the very first question is, where are you in the present time? And when I say where are you in this present time, probably this is more related to where are you in present time with regards to your life path, with regards to your soul purpose on this planet, or maybe it could be about generally where are you in this life path right now. Also, the back card was share your voice. It says, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. And this is the second time even I was getting the message since morning of doing a live reading, but I think I procrastinated. Maybe many of you procrastinate in your life, and maybe this could be one of your message that you can stop procrastinating, and you can come out of your cave and express yourself and let your voice be heard by others. Okay, so I may not uh, answer all of them in the comment, but I will see if I can. Okay, I'm just trying to focus on the reading, but I think somebody said hello. So Jigyasa is saying, wow, I was thinking of what different I can do, and you're teaching like that. Okay, so Jigyasa is already here. So let me just now do a reading and focus on the reading more. But anyways, if you have a question what I am saying in the reading, probably please type it in the question box, in the chat box, and I'll try and cover that question in the chat box, whatever you will ask. But this will be more related to the reading that I am doing right now. And you can ask a very connected question if you have with regards to the collective people or the collective reading, rather than asking your personal question. Of course, it could be related to something that is personal for you. Okay, so let me just see. So let me see, what am I coming across? So the first question is, where are you in present time? So this is the card for that. It says, leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. Such a beautiful card. I think you are in the process of taking leap of faith. You are in the process of trusting. Yes, it must not be very easy for you to trust, but I think you are trying to trust. You are taking the first step, and because here I can see that the girl is, she is taking the leap of faith, and she is already may have decided to jump. And that could be another thing, that when you have decided to jump, I feel that you are flying. And this could be also a part of you is still holding yourself back, because I can see two figures here. So a part of you is holding you back, and at the same time a part of you, maybe a future self, has already taken a leap of faith, and your future self must be telling you that if you jump you may fly. And it could be also very much related to share your voice, which was the back card, which was this. So as you are taking a leap of faith, and as you are sharing your voice, as you are coming out of the cave, you are expressing yourself, you are ready to fly. You are already doing, I feel, somewhere. It's not that you are not doing it, but maybe your future self is coming more strongly here and saying that, keep doing that, because you may not fall, you may fly. And here, if you see, the girl is having some kind of power in her hands. So this could be something to do with connecting to your hands, or connecting the healing power in your hands. Because I follow Reiki and I practice Reiki, so this could be any healing modality. I feel that we all have psychic hands. It's not that only people who follow Reiki they have. Even if you don't have, you are not into Reiki, but you still have the psychic power. And because the moon is also present over here, so moon is also again a very feminine energy. And there are also many mountains here. So mountains, two things. It could, one positive thing about mountains are, they are very stable, very grounded, very, yeah, that is the thing, stability and grounding. I think you have that somewhere. But at the same time, mountains sometimes can become a little stubborn, because the hardship that they go through can make them stubborn. Because see, we all live in duality, so we all have the dual side of us, right? One is the good side and one is not so good side, so that is fine. But here probably they are saying about using your own psychic hands, and your psychic abilities to manifest anything that you want, and probably also taking leap of faith. And I like the color, the way the color, the moon, there is blue and pink both, which is again signifying about the masculine and the feminine energy. So probably it could be about taking leap of faith. Is also taking leap of faith is more to do with the feminine energy actually, but without taking action the leap of faith is not possible, right? So your intuition, probably you need to hear your intuition. So where are you right now? It says about taking leap of faith. Okay, and as you take the leap of faith to share your voice, you will see that you know you will attract, I don't know, I feel that you will attract the right people, because there are people who are waiting to hear you, what you have to say or what you have to do. And you have to somewhere follow that. I also see the water here. We will come across that again, but let's go to the next question. The next question is what your soul is calling you to do. What is your soul calling you to do? Is council of light, divine orchestration, helper in the subtle dreams. Wow, this is so beautiful. Just see the energy of the card. Okay, I feel that you could be one of them who is here to raise the vibration of the planet Earth. At the same time, I feel there are various council of people who are there to help you, who are trying to help you to take this leap of faith, who are trying to help you to trust, who are trying to help you to um, share your voice, right? It's up to you now how you do that. But I also feel that you are divinely guided. Your intuition is coming strongly. Like for example, I would say since morning I was getting this go live, but I was just trying to avoid that. I was feeling what should I share, I don't have anything. That's very normal thing to think, that I don't have anything to share, everybody know everything. I think that is one of my belief that I feel many times, that everybody know everything, what is there with me that I can share. But it is not like that. There are people who wants to hear us, who wants to probably get inspired by us. So here I am, and probably this message was not for me, but it was through me for you, that there is a divine orchestration happening. There are helpers in the subtle realms who are trying to help you, guide you, support you. Because see, if you see, there are the alignment, the way the alignment is happening. I hope the picture is very clear to you. And there are various ascended masters in this, whoever you believe in, whoever the divine power you believe in. But I feel there are various ascended masters who are trying to help you in the subtle realms. Okay, who is trying to help you also to build your trust, right? Just give me a moment. I'm just seeing who all are there here. Okay, quite a few. I think that they are also asking you if you can be more regular with whatever meditation you follow, whatever psychic gift you have. We all have, I believe very firmly that we all have. Yes, we are not tapping into it as much we are supposed to tap into it, but we all have. I feel the question was, what is your soul calling you to do? I think it is about taking one step at a time, and while taking that one step at a time, see how you can share what you have. Okay, and also taking that leap of faith. Let's go to the next question, which is about what is rising in you, right? What is rising in you? Yes, just say yes. Wow, I can't believe this. Just say yes, yes, yes to everything that your intuition is saying. Yes to the guidance coming to you. Yes to elevating your life. Yes to the growth. Yes to the guidance, suggestions. experiences that you are having, be it negative or positive. Experience are just experience. Don't title them to be negative or positive. Just say yes, and specifically yes to something that your soul is calling you to do. Yes to the help coming your way, because if we say yes, you will get more help coming your way, and that would help you to go to the next level. This reminds me of my journey coming into this work, which was around 14 years ago. So I will be completing 14 years in April. That was another reason this was coming strongly to me since morning, to share what I want to share. Probably I will. But if I wouldn't have said yes to learning this modality, I don't think I would have been here. Yes, I would have been in a probably in a good space, I'm sure. But the thing is that when we say yes to the universe in a way, where we surrender to, because trusting also requires surrendering, because you are already trusting, and without surrendering it is not possible to say yes, right? So the more you are saying yes, the more you are letting yourself be open for the divine guidance coming your way, the more you are letting people help you. And these people, I feel that you may stumble upon some people who are earth angels, who are who may come in disguise with regards to some human form. I don't know why I feel that way. Or it could be, in Hindi we say ansh. Ansh is a small, not small, but a part of the divine which will speak to you through them, and you will be very surprised the way the help comes your way, the way the guidance comes to you. So keep saying yes. So what I was sharing about my journey, if I wouldn't have said yes to that person in that time and space with regards to learning this modality, and believe me, I was going through a very 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 bad phase. And if I'm saying, emphasizing on this very very very, that means the presence that I had, which I have now, was bare minimum. Okay, I think if I say percentage wise, probably maybe 10% what I was present that time. Probably not much, because the kind of emotions I was holding that time was too negative for myself and for the people around me and for my situation, and of course for my life. But I think the best thing that happened to me was I surrendered, because maybe you can also realize this many times. We go to the depth of falling, like we have been into so much of problems and drama and so many things that we I won't say that we give up. I hope you have not given up. I don't think so. But still, if you have that days or months or time or maybe moments of giving up, probably that is the time that we need to surrender more. We need to just believe that there is nothing to lose at that time, right? But any which ways, in this moment I feel the yes, whatever yes you say to a positive outcome, or to a positive uh, suggestion or guidance coming to you at this moment, even when I'm sharing this with you, I don't know in what moment of your life you need to say yes. For some it could be for work, some it could be for relationship, for some it could be for health. But here I feel this is more to do with your life path and your life purpose and all. But yes, so say yes. Okay, we will come back to this if it is more coming, because the question here we answered was, we got answer was, what is rising in you? So your trust, that the leap of faith that you are taking is already helping you to rise in your space. Okay, and as you are rising and you are saying yes, you will see shift happening in your life. Okay, let's go to the next question. I hope this reading reaches to many people, because I am feeling that many people need to hear this. Yeah. So if you can share this with anyone, please do share this with on your social media or somewhere if you can, because I feel this is something that many people need to hear this at this point of time. Okay. Any which ways, let's go to the next question, which is, what is falling away? I think this was the fourth, right? Yes, this was the fourth. Pleiadians, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. What is falling away? I feel when I see this card, I feel that whatever is not serving you is falling away, because you are saying yes to your double mission, because you are saying yes to rising, because you are saying yes to your life purpose, because you are saying yes to voicing out or expressing your voice or your true self, right? So I think what is falling is something that is not serving you, and probably something that is coming in between in your double mission. But let me just pick one card from tarot. What is falling away when it comes, because this is Pleiadians, I feel, because this card signifies about, for some people this could be that you belong to this planet, or you belong to this realm of Pleiadians, or your soul home, your soul, the home of your soul is from here, like, what am I saying? So the home is here, I feel. So you are here on a double mission, which is saying about, one is about elevating and evolving your own self, and second is helping the humanity and the planet Earth to let the vibration be raised. So you are here to do that, and as you are saying yes for that, whatever is not serving and whatever is creating distance between you and your mission is falling away. Okay, that's what I feel, but we will see that. Let me just pick one card from tarot. What is falling away for people who are coming across this reading? Okay, so as you are trusting, as you are taking the leap of faith, because this has come in reverse and even this card has come reverse, right? So I think that what is falling away is that the trust that you didn't had in your intuition, the trust that was, or the fear that was stopping you to say yes, or the fear that was stopping you to not trust and take the leap of faith, which was here, right? So I think that this is what is falling away. This is so beautiful, right? So let's go to the next card, which was about what is your soul gift. Wow. So what is your soul gift that you have come with, or you have, that is getting activated? It already got activated because this is in the position of past, so it must have already got activated. It is awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. This is so beautiful. I'm really liking this. So I think one of your soul gift is, in some time and space you have declared yourself to be an awakened soul. You have declared to energetically upgrade yourself, and believe me, this upgradation keep on happening at different time and space, because we are always evolving, we are always growing, we are always elevating. So but here I feel, maybe one of your past life, you have already had this activation which has started, and in this life again it is happening. And I also feel that this will keep on happening. And again, if you see this girl, she is really, irrespective of your gender, you are already letting everything that is not serving, has that is falling away. Plus this also tells me about that she is trusting completely and letting herself in the process of awakening. This also reminds me of the judgment card. If you are aware of the tarot cards, even if you are not aware, it's okay. Judgment is all about awakening process, just surrendering yourself completely, and this surrendering will really help you in many ways, but we will come to that. Okay, but let's see, this is what is happening. This is your soul gift. I don't know why I have taken some cards with me. One of the card is past life, so just let me see one card from past life. And this is not only past life. Okay, this gift is not only past life gift, this is your soul gift. Okay, and soul gift, this also, now this is making sense to me, is probably your soul gift is also contributing in other people's awakening. Okay, as you voice out what you understand or your true self, you are helping other people, or you are contributing in other people's life in the process of awakening, because that is your double mission, right? And you are getting the help. So past Atlantis. Oof. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe your connection is to Atlantis. You can always Google this about Atlantis. So that is one of the lost, lost. What do we say? Lost. Hmm, give me a moment. I'm drinking water also. Okay, so okay, that was one of the lost land and destroyed land. So maybe you have some experience of from some time and space, something to do about lost land, and probably that's where the awakening must have started. And here I see two dolphins. For me, dolphins is also, they are very intelligent. They are very the tribe, the dolphin tribe for me is very, I don't know, I feel very connected to dolphins. I feel very connected to water. So I feel that even you may feel connected to water, or water could be bring lot of healing to you. So if you want, you can also charge your water with your psychic hands and drink that water. That will also help you. And yeah, so I think, what is your soul gift? Maybe the kind of connection that you share, okay, with people with soul. I also feel that you may get connected to your soul tribe. Okay, as you follow your inner guidance, as you follow your intuition, as you follow your soul's path. Okay, so let's go to the next question. We will come to that if it is required. So we'll go to the next question. The next question is, what is being manifested? So what are you manifesting as you are taking this leap of faith, as you are walking on your path, as you are saying yes? Trust the niggle. What is niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is you manifesting? Interesting, because this card is mostly about, the feeling that is there in us, and they are trying to, okay, this reminds me of the shadow side of us. So some of you may be doing shadow work, or you need to do shadow work, and that shadow work will open the gateway for you for the awakening, and it will open the treasure. For example, I'll give you an example of one of my past life. So I had been working on myself through past life healing a lot, and even inner child work, and I have seen, the more I have tapped into my fears, and the more I have tapped into guilt, anger, shame, because here is about voicing out, right? So it could be related to even fear, shame, guilt, right? So the more I have tapped into it, the more I have tapped into the treasure that it was hiding in the darkness. darkness of my own fear, darkness of my own shame, guilt, anger. So what you're manifesting is that your body, the connection with your body, which will also help you to understand what is this niggling feeling trying to tell you. One. Second, it could be the more of your presence comes in your body, the more you will be able to trust, because you are already dealing with your fear. See, where there is a fear, there is no faith, right? And if there is faith, there should not be a fear. But the point is, being a human, we are here on the planet where there is lot of density, right? Where we feel the emotion so strongly, and the fear is one thing which can actually help you. I know many people may not understand this, but I hope I will be able to throw some light on this. Fear is actually a very helping thing, because for example, if a child doesn't have a fear, he or she may fall from the bed, but the subconscious mind try to protect, and that is the reason there is a fear in the child. The problem happens when we become so protective about ourselves or about our life or about our people that we start building walls. So what are you manifesting? You are manifesting probably more presence. The more presence which will help you to understand what is this niggling feeling inside you, which is trying to tell you, which is trying to help you, which is trying to tell you to say yes, which is trying to tell you to take the leap of faith, to trust the help coming to you from the subtle realms, to follow your double mission, and also take help of your gift, the soul gift which you have. Okay, so this is what you are manifesting. I know many people understand manifestation more to do with, materialistic growth, maybe relationship, maybe, which is not wrong, it is important. We are on this planet and we are supposed to enjoy everything, the desire that we have, because whatever we don't have is actually a loop. Also, I would not loop, but it's actually kind of, how should I put this? Okay, let me just pick one card also. See, I was talking about relationship and two of cups thing. So it is, whatever we don't have, it is a gateway actually, because when we don't have something, we start thinking what to do about it, right? If we have everything, sometimes we may not think on, like, to what to do next, right? So what we don't have is also helping us many times to understand what is in me that is not letting it that manifest in my space. So if you didn't had a relationship, what you are manifesting is also a relationship, because here the two of cups have come. Or it could be a partnership in the physical realm which will help you, which I was already saying about these dolphins when I said about the soul part and the soul group, right? So you are also manifesting a partnership or your soul tribe, where there is a mutual give and take, where the give and take is very much balanced. Okay, so let's go to the next question, which is the position 7, which is the next step. So what is your next step? Wow, the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? And I just told you about the manifestation, about the niggling feeling that you have, and the next step is to let all that is not serving you, all this, the this clinging feeling that you have to certain ideas, to certain belief, to certain people, to certain understanding, maybe even your shadow self, whatever. Your next step is all about, let it crumble down. I know it's not easy many times. If you want, please take a professional help, because sometimes the feeling is very strong and it's not easy. So take a professional help if possible, because you may have been dealing some deep rooted fears, I feel, or the deep rooted trauma, and that could be a reason. But this is your next step. Okay, that letting go of this whole crumbling thing which you are clinging on to. Maybe it is an idea, belief, thought, anything, an experience also. One of the things that I understand from the experience part is that many times the experiences are, because they are real, right? That is something we have been in that situation, in that experience, or with that person, or with that whatever, for some time period, right? The experience is in a cellular memory in the body, right? If it is in the cellular memory, the chances of it coming on the surface is higher, and whatever you desire is opposite to the cellular memory that you have. So the next step is to let go of that cellular memories, and the memories that holds that emotions, and that emotions which are stored in your body. I hope it makes sense. Okay, let's see the next question. It says past life influence, protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. This is so beautiful. So your past life influence is all about protection. Call back your power. You need to call back your power, whatever you have lost here, or in any time and space. You need to call it back. Maybe that experience is too strong. And okay, this reminds me. I know I have lot of cases to share. Maybe someday I will share. But this reminds me of one of my case study. Means I had done a work on somebody, and she had this issue with her parents in this lifetime, when her father is very controlling and mother is there but not there, I hope. Yeah, so she has done many of her past life sessions, but she wanted to go to the root cause. And one of the root cause, we came to know that before coming in the human form, she was a tree, and she has declared in that human form, sorry, in the tree form, that she was growing taller and taller. And because she was already developing emotions like human, so she declared in the universe as the tree was cut. So she herself was going through that process of being like when trees grow taller and taller, they are cut, right? So she was cut so short. So she declared in that moment that let me have a controlling somebody who can control me. And in that declaration, because in the process of transition, she declared so strongly that in every life she had a very controlling father, and the mother, the connection of the mother was, it was going away. So the point is here that she lost the true sense of masculine and feminine connection, and the dominant masculine energy, which became more toxic, which is about controlling, and the feminine energy became very submissive because the controlling nature of the masculine. So here also, if you see, there are pink and blue again. So I think what you need to let go of your past experience or the influences, that whole imbalance that has happened there. Plus I also feel uh, protection has come. Let me just one card. Let me pick one card. What is this protection? Okay, so Ace of Swords. Okay, so I think it could be about that controlling only. I can sense about that controlling, because that logical thinking, that logical thinking, okay, that makes sense. Whenever there is an overpower of emotions, the logical thinking goes for a toss, because it's like the weather is foggy. If you drive, you may not drive fast because there is a fog, right? Even if somebody is telling you drive fast, the road is clear, there is nothing there, but automatically the driving will be slow because of the fog, right? So that emotions are like fog. They don't allow us to move fast, even if we want to move fast, because the thought process is so blocked because of the emotions, and probably that is the reason they were telling you about what you're manifesting is trust in the niggle feeling in your body, right? So I think that is your past life influence, which is coming from, yeah, see, the high priestess. Or it could be trust your body, what your body is saying you right now, okay, in this moment as I'm sharing this, okay. Or it could be you feeling lost, what to do, how to do, when to do, not to do, should I, shouldn't I, about sharing your voice, right? That could be another thing. And that is a very strong influence. On the positive side, if I see the influence, if I see on the positive side, uh, you know mm, you are calling back the power. And the another thing is about soul retrieval. Soul retrieval is again about, you know wherever your presence of mind is lost, that is coming back to you as you are doing this healing, as you are using your psychic hands to heal yourself and to heal your life, okay. Let's go to the next. What you need to know. What do you need to know? So people who have come across this, what do they need to know? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This goes very well because lot of people may demand your time, your energy, your presence. It could be even from any time and space. This could be because the hand is coming from all the sides to take away the energy of the person who is in the middle. So what you need to know is how to draw boundaries, how to value yourself and value your time, energy, and presence, and draw boundaries, because boundaries will help you to elevate more. It will help you to respect yourself, to respect your time, energy, your even money. So you need to draw boundaries, because I think the trauma that you had been through makes you keep attracting people who are not good for your physical, mental, or emotional health. And I know sharing also this makes me feel low. So I can understand that, boundaries is one thing that that comes only when we understand that we deserve good, and we don't entertain people who are not good for our emotional, mental, or physical health. And sometimes this is not easy, at least what I understand from this reading and what I understand from my experience. Because one of the reason is that why is it not easy, because see, we have been somewhere told or somewhere programmed also about sharing, giving, being there, and that is the love language, and so many conditioning, right? And second thing is also about, how should I express this one? Give me a moment. Second thing, yeah, because of the trauma and because of the experience, as I was saying about the cellular memories, we know the problem. And because we know the problem, we know how to be in the problem, or how to feel in the problem, or how to react in the problem, or to respond to the problem. And that becomes like one of the pattern where, where we don't like. Of course we don't like. I'm sure people who are listening to this, they don't like this. But it is so natural to be in that, right? And to keep entertaining that. And of course, fear of losing people, fear of losing whatever fear of losing you have. So because for everybody it can be different, right? For somebody it can be, for me, if you say it is like about fear of losing myself, I just love my freedom. So for me it is about that. But for somebody it could be a fear of losing some loved one, or uh, a relationship, or a friendship, or uh, even if it is workplace, that, or maybe it is about fear of losing respect, you know bottom line is drama. So we know how to be in drama because we have been there many times and we keep entertaining that. So what you need to know is how to draw boundaries. Boundaries will really help you. Okay, how will that help you? Let's see one card from tarot. How will it help you? See, boundaries will help you with regards to uh, you know be more firm in your materialistic field, which is on the ground. Having this pentacle, which is about money, feeling safe, secure, feeling in your true power, feeling good about your life. This is also creating your own empire or your own legacy. This is also about creating your own money, or creating a reputation, or like that whole thing that is required to be here on this planet earth. So boundaries will help you in more than one ways. It is good to give people, it is not bad to give people, but then it is not good to give people at your own cost. That is not helping. So learn to draw that. That is what you need to know at this moment. Let's see the next question. If we require, we'll come back to that again. So the next question was hopes and fears. So let's see, what are your hopes and what are your fears? Dance. Do something to shift your vibration. I feel this is more like a hope. I don't feel there is this fear in this, because the energy I feel is more vibrant and more in the flow of it's like dancing on the rhythm of the universe, right? So I think this is more of your hope, that that you shift the vibration for yourself and for others, because the double mission was there and awakening card was there, which we have already discussed. So I feel this is more like a hope. I'm not sensing any fear, but let me just look into the card if there is any fear. Maybe I'm not sensing fear here. Maybe I will pick another card if required, but I'm feeling more positive here. I'm feeling that this is your hope of dancing in joy and dancing with the universe, and be one with the universe, because that's what I'm feeling. If you like dancing, probably that could be another thing that can help you to manifest and to put more uh, hope in your dreams and your desires. Dancing is also a very good way of releasing the toxicity in the body and in the mind, or in the because it helps you to loosen yourself. So it could be one thing that you can do. Let me just pick one card with regards what could be your fear. Okay, Eight of Cups, fear. Again, maybe not having a fulfilling experience. I think this is something again coming from the past experience. The fear is coming from an experience that you may walk alone, you may not find that tribe, or it may be not very healthy, happy feeling. That may be your fears, right? And I think once you start working on this niggling feeling and letting the crumbling happen, you will be in a better space. Okay, so let's see the next card, the potential outcome. Uh-oh. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It is happening. Wow, I'm so happy. So the outcome would be creating heaven on earth. It is happening. Probably I now truly believe why I'm doing this reading. Whoever will come across this reading are going to really contribute in their own ways. Not right, not wrong, not less, not more, but they will be helping to elevate the vibrations and the frequency of the earth. And the outcome is you are creating heaven on earth, and it is happening. And you will be very much be a very like participated in this whole uh, whole mission, whole idea of why you are here, what you are doing here, and what you need to do, and probably what you don't need to do. Okay. And the outcome is very beautiful. You will be creating heaven on earth. I'm sure many of people are aware, or if you are not, I'm just re-sharing this, that the kind of transition is happening in the planet earth right now is commendable. Many people are becoming more and more aware. They are in the process of awakening, and as they are in the process of awakening, the earth is in the process of shift. And I'm glad and I'm happy that you and I and whoever come across this are part of this mission, are part of raising the vibrations. I think we need to more and more focus. We need to more and more support each other. We need to more and more allow ourselves to be supported, because I think one of the things, at least I have come across, that we don't allow others to support us. Maybe because the trust and the fear that we have, or we have experienced probably with regards to trusting wrong people in our space, has lead us to not take support and not take help. Okay. And that is again a trauma response, being too independent. Anyways, the point is the outcome is very beautiful. Let me read on this card from the book. Okay, just give me a moment. I will also read the this one, double mission, from the book, but let me read this one. Okay, so this card says, so this is, please listen to this carefully. This is the outcome. Okay, this is the outcome of your mission and of this your soul's path, your life purpose, your life path, to the double mission that you are on. This is the outcome. It says, Lemuria or Mu is one of the earth's lost land, where heaven really was a place on earth. A time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony, all beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us, and the sun was no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are part of the transition team who at soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now. Thank you for being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. And before I continue reading this, I would like to add, even the vision that you have for yourself, having a better life for yourself, having better relationships, having better money, having better health, having better workspace, career, is all part of your mission, all part of raising the vibration. It is not only about the earth, it is also about you, because you are the earth. You are not part of the earth, you are the earth. Okay, you are not nature, you are not in the nature, or you are part of nature, you are nature. So as you are focusing on your vision of your life, you are also supporting and elevating the vibrations and the frequency of the earth. Okay, so you may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystal that holds the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you are doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. What can be your work? So this is the last part of it, which is I'm reading. You can write it down. It's about, basically it is about holding the card and saying, but it's okay, you can keep your hand as I say this and maybe repeat after me. I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be placed on earth. I repeat, I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be placed on earth. Okay, so this is the outcome. Let me just go through the cards, and meanwhile I think only 2 people are listening to me. If you have any question with regards to this collective, please mention in the comment box, and I'm also seeing if I'm getting more messages here. Just give me a moment. And anybody who come across this later, please post your question here, because I'm thinking of doing this kind of live reading more. I don't know why and when I will do, but if I get some good questions, I would definitely include them. So let me just go through the whole thing. Okay, I'm getting guided to draw 2 cards. One is from ancestors and one is from what can you surrender, so that this becomes more easy and simple. So this is ancestor and this is surrender, power of surrender. What can people who have come across this reading can surrender? Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release and pattern that they stop you from opening your heart. Okay, wow. And I already said that people, I think there was 2 of cups here, so you may be attracting a relationship, partnership, or people who may come in your intimate space. When I was talking about let yourself be supported, because that is also again a kind of intimacy that you may share with others, or people who will come across, and you know, even it could be a client or it could be a friend or a family member, where you have an intimate connection. Intimate connection is more to do with letting yourself be vulnerable and letting them be vulnerable in your space, which is again a very true form of intimacy. So surrender your fear of intimacy, but this could be very specific with regards to even relationship, because as you focus on what is the niggling feeling and what is that you are clinging on to, and you surrender your fear of intimacy, the creation of heaven of earth will become more and more possible for you. And let's see what are the ancestors saying. And the ancestors are saying family connections, respect people, and it is about kinship. Again, it is all about relationships. It's about having family environment, having good family, having a good community, becoming a family unit, which will again become, so you know, family unit, one family is yours, then it is your society, then it is your place where you are living in, like the kid city or the country, and then the whole world, right? So it is about family connections, it is about respect, it is about people, it is about kingship. So I think your ancestors are also helping you in this. And also I felt that one more thing I felt I had said about the family thing, and one more thing I have mentioned about, yes, boundaries. Of course, boundaries. So even when we have a very beautiful relationships, or very beautiful people in our space, but it is very important that we have this, that respect for each other's boundaries, and not invade them, but respect them for who they are, and also get respected for who we are, right? So there is this man, there is a woman, there is a child, there is an elder person. So like, your ancestors are also helping you how to become a family unit, or how to contribute to become a family unit. You can also, this also tells me about, heaven on earth is also is the part of family, right? Heaven, as you know, if I don't know if you believe in it, but you may have read somewhere that when we are uh, you know when we have a happy family, that itself is a heaven, right? So many of you, I feel, may had a very difficult childhood or some dysfunctionality in the family, and now you are breaking all the patterns, maybe because, as we said about, not being trusting your intuition, or not being trusting your body, that all comes from escapism, right? So I can go in depth of it maybe some other day, but the point is that the more happy family we have, our own family also, it's itself is a heaven on earth, right? So you are meant to experience that heaven on earth. Okay, so somebody has posted, Jigyasa has posted, thank you Jigyasa. Let me read the question. It says, as we open to help, we meet people who are similar path, but they operate at low energies, and that hurt our frequency for a while, and then we create boundaries. Whom to be vulnerable? Good question, Jigyasa. This is a very good question. Okay. See, Jigyasa, two things. The Jigyasa is asked for everyone. I feel this is, we all face this, and I had also faced this. See, it is not easy to distinguish between people whom to trust, whom not to trust, with whom we should have boundaries, with whom we should not have boundaries. But when I'm seeing these cards, I feel that one, as you do the inner work, because people who come across, whom we come across, who triggers our boundary, or who trigger us, that is again one of the way of, opening for ourselves to understand why it triggered the way it triggered us, what made us feel the way they made us felt, and why did we allow them in our space. Because as you start trusting your intuition, you will somewhere aware, if not completely. Yes, there are chances that sometime we are not aware, but yes, many times we are also aware that we should not entertain certain people or certain frequency people. I'm not here, when we were reading about the Lemuria card, it said one thing about that now we understand that the mosquito is not less and the sun is not big, right? So if the mosquito is not less and the sun is not big, who are we to judge they are on the lower frequency or on the higher frequency? As we work on ourselves, we will be able to hold the space for others. The more we work on our space, on our own self, the more we will be able to allow to hold the space for other vulnerable people, right? One. Second thing, we need to learn to say no also. For example, many times I have said no to certain people on my own experience. I am not judging them, but the point is, or I would say, I judge them on the basis of, am I able to help them? I don't need to help everyone who come across me. I refer to them to other experts, or I just say them that I don't think I am the right person to help you. Depending on the questions they ask me, the kind of help they require from me, the kind of communication that I share with them. So there are many factors to it. Everybody may have a different way of understanding, but let's see one card from the deck that we have chosen today, which is Work Your Light, about Jigyasa. uh, whom to be vulnerable. So here, when I was talking about vulnerability, is your own vulnerability, one, and second is the client's vulnerability or the people's vulnerability in your space. If you don't know your own vulnerability, you won't be able to hold the space for others. Okay, so that is the reason here the card has come about, trust the niggle, see what you are clinging on to, right? And here they are saying the great gathering, your question for answer to your question, it is all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So you will get intuitive hits with regards to whom to work with and whom to not work with, and what should we allow in our space and what shouldn't we allow in our space. If you feel that it is not easy for some people, like family members come or some close people come and we are not able to tell them no, then you can always ask for some time, that give me some time and I will revert to you. And even after reverting back, you can always say, I don't think I'm the right person to help you, if you feel that way. Because here it says intuitive hits. So intuitive hits is all about you knowing from within. No, the high priestess, you knowing from within whom to allow and whom to not allow. I hope that answers your question there. I have said no to many people. I have done that, and many people have lot of negative understanding at times. Specifically, people who don't know boundaries, they may feel offended. They may feel that you are not ready to help them, or you are not ready to give the piece of you to them. But that's okay. I think not everybody can like us, not everybody can love us, and that's okay. I think that's what I feel. But again, trust your own instinct over anybody else saying you what to do and what not to do, right? Any other thing that is coming to me? No, I think this is it. I think just be grateful for yourself, appreciate yourself, how far you have come, because it was not easy. It's not easy to work on yourself, it's not easy to acknowledge yourself, it's not easy to look into yourself. But acknowledge yourself, acknowledge your journey. You have really come far. It was not a cakewalk, because if I don't talk about past life and all the soul thing, even if I talk of from this life, not having a very healthy childhood, or sometimes it is not about having a childhood where everything was good, but it is also about not feeling good about your own self, or having some experiences. That is also, like, I have working on somebody, and the one of the thing that she experienced was being deprived of something. So that could be again another trauma, right? So whatever the story is, the point is that you have come a far way. So acknowledge your journey, acknowledge yourself, share your voice, share uh, you know um, share your journey with others. Probably that may inspire someone. Somebody wants to exactly listen to you what you want to say. Okay, that could be another thing. And please write in the comment section if you have come across this, what did you connected and how did you found the reading. It will inspire me to move and do more such kind of readings. If you can share this with somebody, do share with it with someone. And yeah, let me just see. Jigyasa wrote something. She said the entire reading resonated, specifically the outcome is what I felt. Thank you so much, Jigyasa, for this feedback, and got it. Thank you so much. So she is, I think, replying on the collective. I have learned my lessons. Thank you. Thank you, Jigyasa. Lots of love to you and each one of you who come across this reading. And thank you so much. Hopefully, I will do more this kind of readings. And yeah, she says feeling blessed. I am also feeling very blessed. This was so unplanned. I think sometimes unplanned things go so well, right? This was not even a pick a card reading. I just went with the flow. I think that worked. Hopefully we will do more this kind of reading. Lots of love to you. Thank you so much for joining. Good night or good day wherever you are. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. I'm ending this.